Right, chaps, Donington Park this weekend, the British round of World Superbike, an exciting weekend ahead. If I can ask you both about your memories, your best memory of Donington. You've both raced there before. Nicky, do you want to kick off?
Yeah, of course. I'm excited to go back to Donington. I haven't been there for a few years, and is a great track. I mean, I really like Silverstone as well, but Craner curves, that first half a lap, I would say, is my favorite part, especially that first section. And my best memories, unfortunately, I can't really. Nothing jumps out.
It's not been an amazing track for you in the past,
no.
has it?
I don't think I've ever been on the front row or a podium there, so
it's never too late.
Never. I still got time. I had a couple of decent races there. Actually, I think my first year there as a rookie, I was not too bad and had a couple of decent races. But looking forward to going back and getting another try.
What about the crowd, do you think? Because the Brits love their motorbike racing, a bit like the Dutch and the Americans as well, the strong domestic championships in all of those countries. Do you think there's going to be good support this weekend?
Well, I would think so. I'm curious to find out. I've always had good support in the UK myself. The language is, I guess I speak close to English. Maybe not, I don't speak it very well, but I think most people can understand mostly what I say. So, yeah, I look forward to it. And, there is a lot of British riders in the championship, a lot of British mechanics and stuff. So I hope the atmosphere is intense. And, it's the first time for me to race World Superbike in the UK. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of atmosphere they provide us.
Excellent stuff. And you said you had that great memory from 2014, Mikey. Can you remember what the atmosphere was like? Because you can hear the crowd at Donington, can't you?
To be honest, I was so in the race because it was a really intense battle, and I think the crowd will be amazing this weekend. If you see already in Assen, in my home race, how many British fans came there, and the British are doing really well in the championship. So for sure this weekend there will be a lot of people there, and every year I've been there, I really enjoyed it, and I think it's one of the best rounds in the season.
And you have some sunshine, I believe, predicted for this weekend, which for the UK and for Derbyshire is quite rare. How do you feel about it? Would you prefer a dry race, wet race, or are you not really bothered either way?
I prefer a dry race. Really looking forward. The weekend, if it's dry, will be a really good weekend because Donington Park in the wet is always difficult and quite tricky, as I know from a couple of years ago. And even for the fans will be much better to have a dry race. And if it's raining, it's like that. But I think everybody wants a dry race.
Yeah, Nicky, does that include you as well? You're good in the wet, of course, we know.
Yeah, well, I mean, for the moment, I hope for a dry race. Just like everybody, it's more fun. But if all else fails and I'm really got my back against the wall, I can't say. Sometimes rain is not a bad option either. But Donington is. I do remember a few things about Donington, and one of them is how slippery it is in the wet. Especially, we just came from Sepang, that because it was so warm there and so much grip in the wet would be a big change. But you know what? I'm happy to be here, happy to race. So rain or shine, I come do my best and see what happens.
Well, let me just ask you about Sepang quickly, because obviously you're coming off that great result in Sepang. How good did that feel?
I felt really good, I must say, but truth is now that's old news. I've been in this sport long enough to know you got to look forward, and it was great to get the good result for me after a long time with no win, and also for the team, the people at Honda that really believed in me and gave me this opportunity in Superbike. It was great to see the team also excited, but that was just one race in the wet, so we need to come in here and back it up and try to prove that we have that kind of speed in the dry. So let's see.
Excellent. So it's going really well. You're lying 6th in the championship at the moment, and Mikey, you're 4th. So predictions for this weekend, what would you be happy with?
I'm
obviously a double
I'm just
win,
trying. Nicky doesn't get any close to me. No, yeah, we just need to score points again, and for us the best will be a podium, because the last couple of rounds we didn't have any podiums, and the guys behind us are getting closer, and so we need to get back in the rhythm like we had in the beginning of the season, and I'm pretty sure in Donington this will work out.
And Nicky, do you think the Honda will go well at Donington? Do you think the bike will suit that circuit?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I would say the last half of the track, the slow hairpins are probably going to be the place we have to work the most, because that's where we've seen that we need to improve. But yeah, I think overall the team's doing a great job to get the most out of the bike. And
the aim for you overall, you've won AMA, Supersport, Superbike, MotoGP 2006.
Yeah. Well, you know, at the moment to talk about winning the world title probably seems far away and sounds like probably talking too big. But ultimately, that is my goal: is to try to be the first rider to win both championships. So you know, it's easy to sit here and talk about it, but I need to go out and do it, and it's not going to be easy because I found out just how high the level is here. But hey, we're here, and you can't win if you don't try. So let's see what happens.
And you've got yourself a fast teammate in Mikey, and he's being talked about in MotoGP as well. I guess the aim for you is the same, to take the World Superbike title.
Yeah, I think for every rider it's the same aim, and you know, we know it's difficult, but we cannot do more than our best. And at the moment we are fourth in the championship, which is, to be honest, more than I expected to be, and we got more podiums than I thought about in the beginning of the season. We're just missing a win, and you know, of course, you always fight to be a world champion, and you know, we will always try to win as much as possible.
Wish you the best of luck, both of you, this weekend.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.